do you have a child that identifies as transgender?
That
Of course
sign
not.
causes anxiety.
Because
for
if you
a
did,
lot of
you
people.
wouldn't be here right now with your little scan me billboard Chris.
There's no
Okay?
such thing as a
You wouldn't,
transgender child.
right?
They're called
Oh, really?
boys and
There's
girls.
not? Oh, there's not.
That's right.
Oh, there's not such a thing as a transgender.
What does it mean for a
child.
girl to be a boy? How does that work?
They identify as a different.
Identify? Why not identify as an elephant?
Okay, I'm sorry, but if you had it, do you have any kids at all?
I do. I have two girls.
Well, really quick. Can we
If
get
two-
specifics on that?
I just-
Specifics.
about
What does it mean
in
to
terms
be
of
a girl? What does it mean to identify as a girl? Can we get some specifics on that?
You know, so look, hey, I'm married to my wife, so I'm a woman married to a woman,
That wasn't
but
the
I still
question.
identify as a girl. What does it mean to identify as a girl? I don't know. Like, do you like to wear dresses? Do you like to be florals? I mean,
So
I'm a girl.
stereotypes.
I climbed trees
So-
when I was a kid.
so
I was a tom girl.
stereotypes is what it means
However,
to be a girl.
well, you have beautiful eyes. Anyway, not this one.
So stereotypes is what it means to be a girl. Is that correct?
It all depends because I don't know. I'm a girl who identifies as girl, but I'm married to a woman. However, you have girls that identify as whatever, like they might identify as a boy. Like I'm just saying.
What does it mean to identify as a boy? What
that
makes
they
them a
feel
boy?
They feel more masculine. They don't like the way they look in their body. They don't. If a girl has
Why can't she
boobs
be a
and doesn't
masculine
wanna
girl?
have them, she could totally be a masculine girl. I was a tom girl as a girl. Like literally, grew up as a tom girl.
So how is it that she's a boy? How is the girl a boy then? I don't get it.
They just, well, that's the thing. Is like I was comfortable in however I am. Some people are comfortable in the skin that they have and what they have, but there's other people that are not. And unless you personally go through it, or unless you have children that are personally going through it, you probably can never connect to that like sensitivity level to really know that that's exactly what they're feeling. And it comes down to a human being or a person that they identify, or forget the word identify.
You're talking
That's
about
clearly
like a
what you're
10-year-old here during this whole
It
conversation.
could be a
by the way.
10-year-old. I mean, I have friends that are gay that literally, like, at 4 years old, were like, I knew that I didn't want to be in the body that I'm in.
You have a lot of nerve.
At
Women
4 years
at
old.
Asbury doing that.
Thank you. That's exactly how this all started.
So do you
That's
think
what
it's
I said.
do you think it's
why-
fine that we're
wait,
sterilizing kids?
Why a lot of nerve to come here to Asbury? Why is that?
Because you're literally in one of the most gay-friendly,
Okay.
transgender-friendly,
What does this have to do with gay?
whatever. Regardless, it's the most. You're just.
What's it got to do with gay?
Because you know why? Because Asbury Park is an extremely accepting place.
Okay.
Everybody loves everybody here, and right now you guys are not loved. You're not being accepted on this
It
boardwalk.
sounds like it's not very.
You have the
accepting and loving place
audacity
then,
of.
doesn't it? I'm very gay. You just said that this was an accepting place, and then that we're not allowed, so it's obviously not an accepting
Because
place.
we're accepting.
Oh, look at all this
of people
acceptance
that
right here.
wanna
Look
live
at all
out
this
their
acceptance.
self.
You're
You
saying
guys are condescending.
living your true self doesn't mean skipping puberty, taking cross-sex hormones, and making life-altering decisions about your
If
body.
a child, have you watched the documentaries on this stuff? Like, they're literally children have gone to their parents and been like, you know what, Mom, I want to do this. And a parent that's completely and totally supportive of it, I'll let them.
Chris, what do you think about that?
So first of all, you brought up this business about this is a very gay community. Well, all the studies into gender dysphoria show one thing before they gave these kids puberty blockers, that more than 80% of the time, kids who had severe and prolonged gender dysphoria from a very young age,
Where are your eyes going? What are you
this
reading
used to
off?
affect boys much more than girls, and more than 80% of the time, these kids simply grew out of it, and a majority grew up to be gay. So what this ideology is teaching these kids now, these same kids who would grow up to be gay, is that there's something wrong with them. They must have been born in the wrong body, and they're giving them chemical castration drugs, cross-sex hormones, and surgeries are being done on children. This is ruining their lives, and it's ruining the lives of boys who would just grow up to be beautiful gay men.
But it's a choice. It's like, I mean, you know what? Like I
It's a
said,
choice.
I don't have kids, so
perhaps
I
for an
can't
adult.
speak to, but like, I don't have kids. But if I were a parent and my child came to me and said, I don't feel comfortable in the body that I am, Mom, like I want to be this or I want to be that, like I would, but I'm very open and accepting. And
So
I
you would
allow my
sterilize your own child?
I would allow my child to live out their truth self.
You would
or whatever
sterilize
that
your
was.
child?
If that's what it came down, if that's what you want to call it, is
Well, that's what
sterilized by
happened.
my child, then so be it.
That's what it is.
There we go. She'd sterilize her own kid.